Do you need a building? Maybe you do. Depends on where you live, I suppose. Where I live, it's hot 6 weeks out of the year, cold 6 weeks out of the year, windy the rest of the time. You do need a place to keep your tools. So the first thing I did was built Quonset hut. Me and a friend of mine built it. I ordered it online. The concrete was already there, and we set it up in a couple of weekends. I still felt like I needed a bigger place to work on the motorhome inside. So I looked around a bit and I purchased a pole barn. Now I didn't stand the pole barn up myself. That came as part of the purchase price. And I built it directly opposite of the Quonset hut, so I had a big sliding door on the end of the barn and the door on the front of the Quonset hut, and I had about 100 feet of concrete in between that was sort of already there, so I had plenty of space after that. That building was actually built in 2 separate years. Some of the awnings I put on the outside came a year, 18 months after I put up the original building. And I don't remember exactly when I got the motorhome in comparison to the building, but I see the water tank sitting out front that came out of the motorhome as the second part of the construction's going on. So I must have gotten it somewhere around when I built the first chunk of the building. Then I got the motorhome inside and started taking it apart. So do you need a building? To keep your tools in and for a space to work out of the weather, I would say definitely yes, at least for me. Do you need one for the motorhome to be in? That's a lot less certain. I'd say definitely maybe on that one. Of course, it does depend on where you live. People tend to ask me how much it cost. That's a little funny. So the concrete and that pole barn was 44 by 64, I think. The price was $46,000. That was including the awnings and things that I put on it in the second year. That Quonset hut was about $6,000, maybe a little bit less, I don't remember, and then we assembled it ourselves. And so I'm maybe $52,000 to $55,000 in all the concrete and all those buildings, and about $600 in the motorhome. That's it. See you next time.